Check, check, check. One lovers. Check, check, check. Two lovers. I want to go on record. Let it show for all to see, for all to note in their personal notebooks. I support fully Vegas Vixen, supporting So Fugget, supporting Banger Chats, aka our girl Cori Biggs, who I like to often refer to in the depths of my very deep mind, Cori Badass. Here's what we know about Cori. Her grammar is absolutely impeccable. Why, when I myself have an issue with a particular word that I may be uncertain of the spelling, she is my ultimate phone-a-friend. What I like about Cori, among many things, is the fact that, like me, she doesn't really mess around with receipts. Honey, when she comes to the table, she brings the entire ledger. When things are documented in such detail and in chronological order, it's a fool's game to attempt to counteract that with, well, alternative facts. Now let's talk about dead weight. Apparently, butthurt Jeannie Brown and her sidekick, Beatrice, enjoy waiting around all the lady drama. Well, here's what I find interesting, Beatrice. Quoted as the saying, if he were Doug, he'd get rid of the dead weight being Cori. I'm pretty sure he may need help with the definition of dead weight. After all, we're talking about a lady here with a life's purpose. A purpose to step in her family's time of need to raise these two lovely young boys, her grandchildren, who for all intents and purposes seems to be acting as both grandparents and parents to these remarkable young boys. So Beatrice, let me be quite clear. When it comes to dead weight and someone that should be cut off like a tick on a ball sack, one would think that you would direct that kind of commentary toward your number one fire crotch, butthurt Jeannie Brown, who I would argue is not only dead weight in the relationship with the gentleman that she resides with, but also a threat to his own security and perhaps even the neighborhood. Because it's no secret that he happens to share a home with a menace to society, a menace to anyone who dare log online, putting aside the fact that she's currently wanted by the law. So yes, when it comes to Beatrice and butthurt Jeannie, they've definitely set their own bar pretty low in life, both striving so desperately to be the top dog among a world of mediocrity. There are two kinds of people in this world, our kind and assholes, and it's more than obvious what category those people fall into. Why, both would be feeling on top of the YouTube world the day they ever hit 5,000 subscribers. Which, make no mistake, is a long way away. Short of them buying their own, of course. Both run their hate chats to deflect from their own misery. We've got one desperately trying to compete with a trans gal over who's got a better computer setup. And then we have the other trying to compete with anyone who she deems would have a longer rap sheet than hers. Well, turns out, down here in these parts, there is no one with a longer rap sheet than hers. But that certainly doesn't stop her from turning every stone, flipping every rock, slinging every brick, just in case she may find that poor unfortunate soul that happens to be a more magnificent criminal than she. So as Beatrice and Butthurt Jeannie proceed to kick mud into our otherwise glamorous pool, freshly cleaned, where we're just floating in the sun and all just trying to have a wonderful experience here on YouTube, we will do our best to consistently remind them of the absolute filth they are and how easy it is to trigger their fractured egos at every turn. They are indeed a weak and fragile duo, fanning one another's ass in hopes to neutralize the butthurt. And speaking of butthurt, why, I've certainly had my share of people utilizing my clips, utilizing my image, utilizing my name, while typically trying to paint the most negative of circumstance. And you know what I've never done through all of it? I've never once filed a complaint with YouTube. Therefore, causing a content provider to either take a strike for 30 days, which in my case, in my pristine channel, would be little more than a little tap on the wrist, or defend the use of the material in my particular video and upload. I will say this: I pride myself on knowing all the terms of service inside and out. More specifically, copyright guidelines. But I digress. The point is, I've never been so triggered or butthurt by anyone on YouTube attempting to spar with me, humiliate me, or downright destroy me. But obviously, you, Beatrice, you're not able to say the same. On that note, lovers, thank you for all the support you've been showing my channel. Thank you for everyone who has been enjoying my quality content. Thank you for all the thumbs up and the praise I've received from all of you in regards to my new studio upgrades. And thank you to those lovers out there who have felt themselves moved to a point of generosity while slipping me some of that cold, hard love of cash for what I do. Take care. Bye-bye.